What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Sports TV, and I am back with another video. There is rumors running rampant that Canelo Alvarez has a preference of fighting Sergey Kovalev, the WBO light heavyweight champion, instead of a rubber match with former middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Golovkin, who fought a couple weeks ago on the zone against Steve Rose. And look, we know that these two guys, Gennady Golovkin and Canelo Alvarez, have a genuine dislike for each other. They really can't stand each other. I wouldn't categorize it as hate because that is a strong word, but these guys really, really, really dislike each other. And we know that Canelo Alvarez is the cash cow of the sport. And he's starting to act accordingly, or he's acting accordingly. He calls the shots pretty much. Yes, the zone. At the end of the day, uh, are is providing a platform for him to showcase his skills now that HBO folded. But look, at the end of the day, he is the boss. He calls the shots. He has to get in the ring and fight. He just already fought Gennady Golovkin twice. There's really no need for it again. But since DAZN has a huge investment in both men, giving them nine-figure, contracts, they need to have this fight happen so they can draw in more and more subscriptions to better, boost their ratings, boost their notoriety, popularity, and get them bigger around the world. But me personally, I might be in the minority. I don't really care for a Alvarez Golovkin 3 fight. I think that these two guys need to go their separate ways. I would love to see Canelo Alvarez fight Demetrius Andrade in a unification undisputed middleweight title fight, or I would like to see him fight Jamal Charlo. But those things are not likely to happen. So if he's not going to fight those two, maybe he goes up to 168 to fight Callum Smith, who has called for that fight, who has said he would welcome a matchup with Canelo Alvarez if presented in the deal, was pleasing to him. That is another fight that intrigues me more than him versus Golovkin for a third time. And then, this is the kicker. Canelo Alvarez has reportedly made it clear that he wants to move up to 175 in hopes of capturing that WBO light heavyweight title from Sergey the Crusher Kovalev. And, that fight right there is a huge fight. It would be a difficult fight for Canelo, who fought Rocky Fielding last December at 168, won an interim, or not an interim, he won the WBA regular super middleweight title, making him a three division world champion. But, this fight right here, this would be a dangerous fight due to Kovalev power, his height, his reach advantage. And Kovalev's a very skilled fighter, in my opinion. He does tend to have mental lapses. If you go back in his fights with Andre Ward, you go back to his most recent stoppage against Alidio Alvarez, he, just has mental lapses and loses focus. But he did bounce back with an easy, unanimous decision victory over Alvarez in their rematch. So, I think that his power, his jab, which is just like his right hand, his boxing skills, and his experience against upper echelon fighters would make him a live dog in this fight. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I don't know if I would call him an underdog because he looked damn good against Alidio Alvarez, who is a very good fighter in his own right. He brought in Buddy McGirt, and McGirt seems to be able to get him to reel himself in, stay focused on the game plan, take his time, don't overexert himself and waste energy that doesn't need to be wasted. So I think that it'll be a very interesting and intriguing fight, a fresh matchup. for Canelo Alvarez, who 28 years old, has damn near 60 fights, if not right at or over 60 fights. So he's looking for guys that's gonna keep him motivated, keep that fire in his belly, to get up to go train and be away from his family for 2 to 3 months out or at a time. So I would love to see Canelo Alvarez versus Sergey Kovalev at 175 in September. But we shall see. We know that Kovalev is currently in negotiations with his mentor Anthony Yarde. That fight's supposed to happen in August, but Kathy Duva and her team, won't move on that until they get clarity of what you know Canelo Alvarez is really gonna do. Is he gonna enforce Oscar to go on with serious negotiations for a fight with Sergey Kovalev, or will he eventually just say, "All right, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and fight Gennady Golovkin for a third time"? We shall see. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you drop those comments in the comment section down below. Give me your thoughts on this. And if you enjoy the content throughout the channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications to be notified every time I upload content. Until next time, I am out. Peace.